Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. I ain't gonna let the people frisk me if I'm dirty, homie. A nigga never touch me.
Don't be afraid to venture over the bridge. I'm Thoro, in every borough. My name be ringing.
1, 2, 3, let's go. It's DJ Thoro, aka Thorozano. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. I got a special guest in the building. Who I got?
Yo, what up? This is 50.com. This is your boy from Rose Gang, Trell, Lauren, New York's very own, man. You know, I'm here to stop by and show love and, you know, let y'all know a little bit about me. What's going on with you?
Okay. What part of New York you from?
I was raised in the Bronx, but now I'm residing in the east side of Harlem in the El Barrio section. But I don't really get into the New York parts, and you know, I'm just from New York. I'm a New York dude, man. I look at it as a whole, so I'm from New York. That's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? So that's.
What's your nationality?
I'm Caribbean.
You're Caribbean? From where?
St. Thomas.
St.
Thomas, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Caribbean dude.
For some reason, I was thinking Dominican.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Everybody say that shit. I don't know what it is, man. I try my best not to look Dominican. Like, I went and got dreads. I used to have
That's not gonna help.
Nah, but it was worse when I had the curly fade. When I had the curly fade, people was coming up to me speaking Spanish, and I was just looking at them like, the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I get that a lot, so I'm used to that. It's no harm done. You know what I mean?
It's all good. The last name Lauren. Does that have anything to do with polo?
You know what's crazy? That actually does have a lot. That actually is the basis of it, and not because I like polo. I used to work for Ralph Lauren when I was younger. I was working at rugby before it got discontinued, and when I got back to the block, when I used to get home, everybody used to call me Lauren for some reason. It just stuck. It just flowed to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with it. And everybody was like, Trell Lauren, just Trell Lauren. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with it.
I kind of figured that because you know I'm a low head. So anything connected when I hear people say low or Lauren or anything stated, when I hear just anything affiliated with polo, I always ask that question. And pretty much.
As cliche as it sounds, that's what it is. You know. Don't hate me too much for it, but that's what it is.
That's so good. So let's get into the real reason why you up here. You know,
definitely.
I was checking out your music, man, and like I said, me personally, I was impressed.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting anything. I just was, press play and listen. And you dope, yo. You dope. You kind of got the. I don't even want to compare you to anybody, but you're singing and you're rapping and you're humming that.
Yeah.
And conceptually, your shit is dope. Like what? Yeah. What would you say your style is? If somebody say, because I don't know if I want to call you a rapper or a singer or I don't like what.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm going for. Like right now, like I don't really have a particular style. I just go with what I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of music, and that's just how I am with music overall. Like I listen to everything.
Right.
I try to put my musical input on everything. So I just want to say that I'm an artist based out of New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be, if not the first, one of the few artists that's coming out of New York with this sound. Because, when you think of New York artists, you don't really think of a person that's with this type of sound. You think about lyrical, hardcore bars type of thing. I want to show a little diversity in New York. So I just like to think of myself as an artist overall. You know what I mean?
So is it safe to say if I had to put you in a category, you would fall under the Tory Lane, the Bryson Tiller, Drake?
I guess by default, man. Like that's kind of like I just put stuff out, and I guess.
Is that on purpose or that's just?
It's unconscious.
Are you influenced by them, or is it subconsciously that's the type of music you like to make?
Nah, it's an unconscious thing. It's just an unconscious thing. Like the process when I make a lot of music is, I have a lot of people around me when I make music because at the end of the day, that's what I'm making it for the listeners. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like. I like to get energy and ideas from everybody. Like, yo, what do you think about this sound? Or what do you think about this sound?
Right.
And whatever people gravitate towards most is kind of like what I'm gonna go with and I'm gonna put out. You know what I mean? Because it's about being true to what you want to do,
right?
And making your listeners happy at the same time. So I try to find that balance.
Right.
So that's mostly what that's about.
Well, listening to your music, and being like keep my ear to the street, being a DJ.
Okay.
I would say 80 to 95% of your audience is going to be women.
I would go with that.
Because
I would go with that.
To the records, the concepts, the visuals.
Yeah.
And which is a good thing, because women spend money and dudes follow women.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, nothing wrong with that, but I'm just looking at from what I saw. It looks like 80 to 95% of your audience is going to be women, which is good.
Yeah, like I like to think there's like a method behind my madness, and I guess you kind of just broke it down. But I like to be real with my music, so I don't like to talk about shooting guns and selling. I've never done none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing would
congratulate this man. We need that's the shit you brag about.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
I like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I was just always a dude that locked in, did what he had to do, and I always had flavors. You feel me? And, I was always around the women, like whether it was friends or whatever the case may be. So that's mostly what I talk about. And dealing with women is something that's like relatable throughout everybody. You know what I mean? So I just try to stay true to what my experiences.
I like the fact that you said that because a lot of I would say the hip hop community is very stereotypical if you think about it, because everybody's sold drugs, everybody's in a trap, everybody's doing this, like everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, nobody had a normal life.
I mean, it gets crazy.
No, but for you to be honest and real, like I never did that because that's not what I did. That's not how I grew up.
Yeah.
But a lot of artists, they follow trends or whatever. They don't. They
necessarily and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm trying to stay away from being just a gimmick artist. You know what I'm saying? That's just following what they think is going to catch on. So
I always say you can either you could follow the leader or you could stand out.
And that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just be me and just have fun doing it.
Right. And that's why you're up here, because I get 1,000 songs and music saying the same shit.
Exactly.
I may get 1,001. That 1,001 sound like this. Well, I want to hear this guy. And, And that's kind of what you represent in terms of when I get music on a daily basis. Like, all right, same shit.
Yeah.
All right, you in the trap. Okay.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Like that's always reflected with my life. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my dudes is hitters. The dudes that I'm around, like a lot of my dudes, they out in the streets. But that was never me. You know what I mean? I was always the one that they was like, yo, you got something going, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So girls and just people in general used to always gravitate towards me, and they would never figure out why. And I just be like, bro, I look different. You know, hey, you know what I mean? All y'all doing this. Y'all all doing the same thing, sagging your pants, and you know what I mean? Like, and it's just I got a different style about me, and I guess that's what they picking up on. So I try to let that translate to like my entertainment life to just be different. You know what I mean?
You know, another thing too, I want to comment on me personally. I know a lot of artists that are about that life, but in their music, they choose not to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know the saying, bad boys move in silence or gangsters move in silence?
That's how it should be.
I know a lot of people that actually did crazy wild shit, but musically, they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know? So, I don't know. It's like a catch-22. Like,
yeah. I mean, I've been through some. Don't get me wrong. I'm not this Boy Scout. I mean, you growing up in New York, in the streets of New York City, you're gonna experience your fair share of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna say like I've never done it or I've never been in that situation where I choose not to glorify. It's nothing to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be. It's nothing to glorify. Like if you're gonna talk about it, you could put people on.
Right.
And acknowledge the fact, but it's definitely nothing to glorify. Like.
Right. So let me ask you this: growing up musically, because what made you say, you know what, or who made you say, you know what, I can do that. I want to try this. So when did you realize you had the talent to do this, or was it your mother, your father, your friend outside, your girlfriend, or what was that like?
I had an uncle, and he self-taught on the piano. He was pretty dope, and he was good with the vocals. And I used to come home from school and used to be in the back and play the piano and sing his little songs. Just I guess for him it was just like a venting process.
Right.
So I used to just be in the background, just looking and picking up on it. And when he was going, I would try to do some of the shit he did, and it just kind of went from there. Like I was actually playing ball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're like a ball player.
Yeah, I was playing basketball. I did a lot. I played
organized ball.
Organized. I played Gauchos, New Heights, Juice All Stars, Bingo All Stars, Dykeman. I did a lot of that.
What happened with the draft, man?
Hey, everybody that pick up the rock don't make it out, man. Unfortunately, everybody that pick up the rock don't make it out. But that was something that I was doing for a while. But it's just music made me feel a little bit different than everything else. And it was like for me, I wasn't that talkative, emotional type of kid.
Right.
So I was just like, you know what, let me find a different way.
Right.
And for me, like I got to say what I wanted to say in music.
Right.
So I just kind of went with that. You know what I mean? I tried a lot of stuff, but this is definitely what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
initially it was a relative having playing the piano.
Yeah,
Got your initial.
Him. My grandmother used to have the 8-track players. Playing. Gladys Knight, the Pips, Sam Cooke, Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins, The Temptations.
I know a lot of y'all right now going, huh? Who's that?
So they're like my
music.
my influences came from all over. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really fascinated with people who's really into the art.
Right. It's funny you mentioned Bootsy Collins because that's more like a funk group.
Yeah.
If you listen, like a lot of West Coast dudes grew up on it. Their parents, because they played the Parliament and the funk, and that's why a lot of West Coast music back then.
Yeah, you
had that funk and Roger Troutman, but more bouncing out.
Yeah, so. You could hear it. You could hear it in the West Coast beats even now. That whole funk aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Right.
He was like. When I was growing up, he was like my time's Bootsy Collins, kind of.
Right,
yeah. He was, he was real dope. Too Short, you hear the funk, you know what I'm saying? West Coast.
For whatever reason, West Coast, that was a West Coast culture musically. Like over here, like my parents, they would listen to James Brown, Pendergrass, people, even Sam Cooke, people like Little Richard, Michael Jackson, of course, shit like that.
That's dope. I actually have a track. With called "Hit Me Up" on my debut tape, 91 to Forever. It's called "Hit Me Up." It has like that West Coast funky type of sound, and with that R&B-ish type of aspect. So it was cool to kind of get the.
In the urban community, hip hop community, whatever, we never play instruments. We was never taught how to play instruments. We never had them. So if you can play instruments, that's a plus. Yeah. You might want to even implement, and I'm gonna need 10% of your show money after that. But you might want to play the piano while you're singing, while you're doing your songs on stage. You understand? You want to implement that into your performance, into the stage show. Because I see a lot of dudes, they perform, they're just walking back and forth across the stage. There's no concept to the show. There's no stage presence.
Man,
there's nothing. There's no.
One of my pet peeves is performing over CDs. Man, I like bands.
Right.
I like bands. Like I like to get into the you know what I'm saying? Like I like to get into the performance, to get into the crowd.
Do you have a band?
Yeah, I have a couple of players. Shout out to my boy Yannick. He plays the keys. My boy Benjamin, he's on the bass. I got my man KO drums. He's my drummer. Right. So that's basically my core right there. Dealing with a lot of talented people. We're actually gonna be performing August 29th at La Riviere. A little club happening in Midtown.
85% women.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of performance, guys. I'm headlining that one. That one is gonna be good. And I'm actually doing one tribute track where I'm doing a rendition for actually Amy Winehouse.
Oh, word.
So I'm doing a rendition for Amy Winehouse as one of the premises of the show. So.
Right. That's not an easy cover. That's big shoes to fill.
Man, I'm up for the challenge, man. Amy was great, man.
Yeah, she's more than great.
That Back to Black album is phenomenal, man. So I'm honored to try to follow up behind her. So that's dope.
So where are you at in terms of a following? Like, are you doing a lot of shows, or where are you at stage wise? Are you doing shows? Are you performing? Are you doing songs with not that it matters, but are you doing songs with big artists or anybody hollering at you? You signed? Like, what's going on with you musically in terms of business wise?
Right now, I'm dealing. I just finished doing a track called "Y'all Ain't Ready" by Buddha the Future, who messes with Wayno and Dave East and Triangle Offense. Big ups to Buddha for the track. That one is gonna be coming out real soon. That one is crazy. So I'm at the stage where I got a couple of eyes open. And they just basically like, all right, we watching. So what is he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So we got some people watching. So
I want to get into this. I'm gonna ask you this question. I want to get into this song. You got a song called "Her Scrub."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Not like a. Are you trying to? You know how what's her name? Amber Rose.
Amber Rose.
Are you trying to empower being a scrub? You know how women.
No, you know what it is.
What is that?
It's not even empowering being a scrub. It's just like me telling the fellas, like, you need to realize when you being played for one. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You need to realize when you being played for one. That's like, because in the beginning of the song I'm rapping, and the lyrics is, maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I loved too deep and you was doing too much. But what's wrong is wrong, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me acknowledging, like, yo, I know you out here moving crazy, and I'm not fucking with it no more. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just you know, just me talking to a person. That's a real person. It's a real life situation. They know who I'm talking to.
So maybe we get a remix with TLC.
Hopefully,
You know?
man. Hopefully
That
that'd be dope, man. People forget how big TLC was at a point.
Huge.
Yeah, people forget it. Talented.
One thing about them, they can still tour off of what they've done. You know, they created a legacy. So
That's
they
the
can make
goal.
money forever.
That's the
Create a legacy.
once you legendary, there's no taking that away, man. Like I'm a firm believer that if R. Kelly wanted to tour again, he's still selling out
He's
shows.
still touring.
Still exactly,
Still
you know what I'm
touring,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
He's touring as
like
we speak.
exactly, you know, Babyface, them these
Babyface,
dudes,
Mary J. Blige,
they
you know,
still could do it.
They're still doing it, you know.
And that's what you want to do. This, you know, if you really love music, the goal should be longevity. You know what I'm saying? You want to create something that's timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my kids is gonna be able to recite Juicy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal right there.
Right.
You know, to be a household name. So
Right.
that's definitely what I'm looking for.
Okay. Have you created or have you did any songs with any big name artists, or is there anybody out there you dreamed about working with or would like to work with or whatever? Or
What?
do you have any features with any big artists as of yet, or
As
who you want to work with if you could be anybody?
As of right now, no.
Okay.
But I'm pretty confident that that's gonna change soon. Right now, I'm a big fan of people like I like Kalani a lot. Mac Wiles is dope.
Staten Island?
Yeah, for sure. Big Sean is another dope one. Tory's another dope one. I already got the pleasure of, you know, associating myself with Triangle Orphans because I actually am at the core a real big fan of Davies.
Right.
I like how he's bringing back that traditional New York sound.
Right.
I really love that. You know, top names definitely. I'm a big Kanye fan. I would love to work with Ryan Leslie. Big fan of Ryan Leslie.
Ryan Holler.
I actually, it's crazy. I was just telling him, I met him on like 43rd and 9th, like in a rice and bean restaurant.
Okay.
And I was just talking to him, and you know, he sat me down and was just talking to me. He do pay for my lunch. He's a real cool dude. He's a solid dude. One of the dudes that I'm really impressed with. Like always been impressed with. I still watch his production. It was him and his girlfriend, the little model thing,
Right.
you know, the little model, you know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
he was just kicking it. I didn't want to talk to him too much because he kind of looked hungry. He was he was really dogging. I'm not even gonna front. So I kept it. He was going in, man. Like he was going in. But
Well, how did he pay for your lunch? You was like, yo, you want something to eat? Like,
nah. I was just talking to him, and I guess he was impressed that I really kind of knew like a large majority, like the body of his work. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to him about music. We chopped it up for a good maybe 5-10 minutes.
Right.
And I was, I had my food or whatever. He was like, yo, don't worry about it. I got you.
Okay.
Like, he's a solid dude, real down-to-earth solid dude.
You should have been, since you've been so generous, I got this song. You know what
I mean, like, the time is going to come. I don't don't feel like I miss any.
I was messing with
Yeah, I feel you. But, like.
you got to capitalize off opportunity.
Yeah, you do.
You
You
definitely
definitely got to do it. But
Especially when your music is good and it speaks for itself. So it's not even like you're asking for a handout or anything.
that's a fact.
You know, that can help. Even that a new artist can help an established artist as well. A hit is a hit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Always keep that in mind or whatever.
Yeah, you definitely right about that situation. So
Before this interview, right? I was asking, were you nervous? And you was like, nah, I never get nervous. Or
nah,
whatever.
nope,
Never. You never get nervous. So
no.
with that being said, check this out. So with that being said, right, I got this segment on the show called On the Spot. You know what that means?
What that mean?
That means you're on the spot. I need to hear some singing, some rapping, anything. DJ Thoro, hottest in the street. This is50.com. You already know what it is. Mr. Loren right here. Give me something. Let's go.
You say I'm crazy, but you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, that's the panty drop right there.
nah. I mean, I don't.
Panties and all panties too.
Yeah, I don't really get nervous, man. It's either you go fuck with me or you not. You know what I'm saying? So it's regular shit. So
that was dope. thought you was gonna freeze up. You know?
Nah. This is not the game for that. You know what I mean? You gotta be ready. I was expecting it.
Is there anything out there that you want to, let people know about yourself that they may not know, or is a misconception about yourself, or people think whatever you want someone to know about yourself? You
know what I get a lot, man? I look stuck up. I don't know why people say that shit. I have no clue why people say that shit about me. I'm a good dude, man. I'm a nice dude. I love for people to talk to me, love for people to deal with me, but I look stuck up. I look mean, whatever the case may be. I don't think that about myself. So if you see me in the street, please.
He's not stuck up. He's focused. That's all it is.
Talk to me. Give me your opinions, your input.
A lot of people running up on you now, bro. You sure you want?
Yo, you know what was crazy? I did a show at Pyramid. I felt really good at Pyramid when I did Pyramid. I did my little set, whatever the case may be, and this one girl came down to me, like my manager. Shout out Kenny Red, Smashtown. He was looking surprised. Shorty like bum rushed me, like, yo, can I have your Instagram? Can I have your Instagram? Like, she looked like she was about to cry, and like, I was like, all right, well, here you go. And like, she's been hitting me up for like 3 weeks straight.
Did you hit it?
I'm not going there.
No
with
comment.
That situation. No comment on that one. Nah. It got to the point of obsessive a little bit, so I had to. That didn't come out my mouth. I didn't say nothing. I plead the fifth. I was more nervous than anything, man. Like, but yeah. So I see the transition, man. I see the following. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely good. A lot of random people, reaching out to me. So I'm definitely dealing with it.
Well, generally, people are attracted to success and talent and what's about to be.
For sure.
So get used to that. That's when you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, for sure.
You're part of something that's
for sure.
about to happen. That's
Man, I gotta thank my team. I got a strong team behind me. Like I said, shout out to Kenny Red, for Smashtown Entertainment. My publicist Jason Bourne.
Jason's the man, man.
Yo,
Jason called me 1,000 times. Like, yo, the book, man.
Yo, that boy. That boy's that boy's a fucking horse, man. He's a horse, man. He works. Shout out to my, this is my engineer, my co-writer, my partner, Jonathan Watts, another talented dude that I work with. You know what I'm saying? So.
It's a good dude there, I can tell.
He's a good dude, solid engineer, right. Solid singer, solid songwriter. You know what I mean? We constantly, feeding off each other's ideas.
So in other words, that's your Quentin Miller? Is what you're telling me?
No, that's not my Quentin Miller. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. So I think you're interviewing him then, right?
Nah, but that, like I said, I get a lot of ideas from everybody. I get ideas and thoughts from him. Right. From Kenny, I get ideas and thoughts from him. But he's definitely a dope engineer. He has a dope ear, and just when we put our ideas together, shit is it's good.
So, before we get out of here, if anybody want to get in contact with you, or know your SoundCloud, your Twitter, your Instagram, and the project that you got coming out. First things first. What's the project called again that you got coming out?
The project I got coming out is my debut tape. It's called 91 Till Forever.
Okay.
So if you guys are looking to follow up and see what that's about, it'll be out. I want to say the middle of August. Mm-hmm. Just all major digital retailers. It'll be out and available for them. Amazon, Tidal, Google, Google Play, iTunes, Apple Music, just wherever you can stream your music is gonna be up there. So just look out for that.
Right, and let them know your SoundCloud. If they want to go check you out while they're watching this. Check your SoundCloud out, your YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook. How can they get in contact with you? If a girl may want to send you some more panties or something. You never know.
I don't remember getting any. The last time I got some panties, just in case, right? You can find me on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Trell-Lauren. That's TRELL LAUREN. You can find me on Instagram, Trell.Lauren, Twitter, Trell_Lauren. So it's pretty much Trell Lauren wherever you want to search, and it's definitely gonna come up. YouTube is Trell Lauren. If you can't find me there, you always can hit up my management to kind of find that link to me, Smashtown ENT. find my manager Kenny Red, you know, CEO, on Instagram, and you know, we out here. You know what I mean? Wherever you hear, you know, Rose Gang or Trell Lauren. Yeah. So.
That's what it is, man. It's DJ Thoro, Trell Lauren. This is 50.com. The hottest in the street. When you see us, one knee us. That means pay your respects. We out.